Hey, squad, gather around real quick. Listen up. What's your name?
John?
Okay, great. So, guys, John here is going to be your new squad leader since I've been waiting to use this sniper rifle. Go f yourself. I'm going to go provide Overwatch. You keep talking about boss.
Well, you know, guys, if we actually leapfrog the BCP,
Yeah, I just got promoted SL since our original one's kid threw up or something. I don't know. We were defending the objective, but now I'm not quite sure what to do.
So
this is organize your squad. You're the reason we're losing right now. You're the reason we're get back here and then organize squad. Hey, yeah, I see you're running a vehicle squad, but everything else is locked. Do you mind if I join?
Yeah, sorry. This is just a BTR crew. We don't have infantry. We got driver gun. Sorry, dude.
Hey, guys, mind if I join?
Oh, Tony!
Hey,
yo, what's up, man?
Tony!
Yeah, hop in.
Yo,
What's up?
I know, what's good forever, man. How you doing?
Oh, my God, dude. It's been ages. How you been?
Dude, I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and if you've ever been in a squad where you were promoted to squad leader when you didn't want it, or you were forced to squad lead because every other squad was locked, then this guide is for you. I've been seeing a lot of people lately running around not sure what to do or even too scared just to create a squad at the beginning of the game, so we'll be going over the quick and dirty of squad leading, making sure you know how to use the kit, how best to organize yourself for a game of squad, and how to work with the command map and other squad leaders. But before we dive into that, I do want to remind everyone that I stream a lot of squad over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MoiDawg. I squad lead, run vehicles, and play practically every kit in the game, so if you do have any questions or just want to chat with the community, come hang out with us. First off, I want to let you know that we've all been there. No matter how many hours someone has in game, we've all had that moment of, wait, why am I squad leader and what the hell do I do now? Think of it as a rite of passage, and welcome to the wonderful world of squad leading. Before we get into the details of managing your squad and working with your team, first let's set up your command map and radio so that way you are able to process all of the information that gets dumped on you as a squad leader. For this part, I'd recommend joining an empty server or going to the training range to follow along so your settings are saved for the live games. Let's start off with the command map, which you can access by pressing caps lock. This map allows you to see squads on the left and the map on the right. Up in the top right corner, you'll see a cogwheel. Press that and you'll see a drop-down menu of map options. The things that I would strongly encourage you to have turned on are the following. The first is toggle viewing fob radii. This allows you to see the build radius of the fob in blue, as well as the exclusion radius in gray. Everything in this area allows you to build on the fob itself, while the next nearest radio can only be placed outside of the gray circle here. Next, you'll want to have toggle viewing fob supply points on. Supply points allow you to quickly see if fobs have sufficient build and ammo, which can help you quickly decide where to spawn your squad or where to call in for Logi. If this is too small for you, you can also use the map icon scaling button here to increase the size of these icons. You'll also want to have toggle viewing other squad leader orders on. By having this toggled, you'll see where the other squad leaders are placing their squad marks. This will help you figure out what friendlies are doing and what potential attacks and defenses are being set up. And finally, you also want to have on toggle director lines. The director lines help facilitate movement throughout the map and are used for both friendlies and enemies depending on the color. With our map set up, let's quickly go over how to use it. You can click, drag, and zoom the command map as you please, with the range scaling shown at the bottom right depending on what level zoom you're in. Wherever your cursor is shows the current grid coordinate, and if you press right click, you'll open up a menu to place markers. The middle diamond is a point of interest marker and is infrequently used to mark areas on the map for the team. It has your squad number in the middle, and one real benefit of these marks is that they actually show the grid coordinates underneath so players don't have to mouse over the map themselves to figure out a location. On the left, you'll have your squad orders, as well as the director lines. Simply hover over the mark you want to use and click to issue the order. For director lines, click once and drag your mouse to increase the size, and click again to confirm. On the right, you'll see enemy markers. Place these when enemies are spotted, and if you do have any questions at all as to what these markers indicate, click the vehicle tab at the top of the command map to show what vehicles are in play during the round. Finally, on top, you also have request markers, with the most frequent ones being fob creation, resupply, and fire support requests. It's best practice to place a fob creation mark on the map before you place a radio down so the rest of your team can plan around it. And finally, if you right click any of these icons and click the trash can, you will delete the mark. It's common courtesy not to delete any vehicle or enemy markers unless you actually place them, because if another squad put them down and that threat is still there and you delete it, you've now essentially told the rest of your team that that problem is gone. Don't do this. You'll not only get friendlies killed or vehicles destroyed, but you'll start to piss off squad leaders, which is never a good thing. Now that we're familiar with our map, press escape and open up the settings menu. Here, find audio and scroll down to the VoIP tab. When you become squad leader, you'll have access to command chat, which is a separate voice channel for all squad leaders and the commander. This means that it's very possible to have 3 separate voices speaking to you all at once between local chat, squad chat, and command chat. To help make sense of all this chatter, I'd recommend adjusting the balance of command voice and squad voice so that one is on your left side and the other on your right. For my setup, I have command chat in my left ear and squad chat in my right ear. This does take some time to get used to it, but if you have the only apply balance while leading option checked on, this balance will only kick in once you're promoted to squad leader, so your usual games will sound just like normal. If you have never used command voice before, you use it by pressing G, which will then broadcast over to all squad leaders and the commander. Use command chat for large updates including attack and defense fobs, enemy pushes, enemy vehicles that are spotted, and command requests. If you wish to speak to the commander directly, you can press 0 on your numpad, and you can direct chat to any other squad leader by pressing their corresponding number on the numpad as well. Next, move over to your controls tab. Click voice/command and scroll down to the place observe order. Find this to an easily accessible button. For example, I have it on my mouse, since this is going to be an extremely common mark while squad leading. We'll go over the radial menu as a whole in a second, but this makes placing an observation mark instant compared to opening up a menu and selecting it from the list. If you want to quick bind other marks like attack and move, feel free. However, I like to keep it simple with observation. Moving on to the radial menu, you can access this by pressing T and holding. If you click in the middle, you'll place the POI marker we learned about earlier with the rest of your order marks down below. You can also place a few enemy markers from here as well by clicking the helmet folder and selecting the appropriate mark. On the top right of the radial menu, you'll also see the rally icon. Press this to pull out your rally, which you can also access by pressing 6 or scrolling through your inventory. The rally costs 50 ammo, and if you have a squad mate nearby, you can place this to let your squad spawn in. If the enemy get within 30 meters of it, it will instantly disappear, so make sure you do put these in safe areas. If you want to place a new one, you will either need to run up to the current rally and press F to interact with it and pick it up, or rearm, and once you place it down, the old one will disappear. On the top left, you'll see the radio icon. In order to place a radio, you'll need a logistics truck or helicopter nearby and one teammate. Once the radio is down, you can then open the shovel folder here and access your deployables. Tech structures include the hab, ammo crate, and repair station. Fortifications are any items used to shore up defenses like sandbags, hescos, or razor wire, and weapons include your heavy machine guns, tow missiles, and mortars. When you mouse over the item, you'll also see how much it costs and also how many are allowed in the fob. If the item isn't available, you either do not have enough build or you can't have any more of that deployable on this specific fob. To keep it simple, I would just focus on making sure you have 600 build in order to place one hab and one ammo crate. Since this is just a quick and dirty SL guide, I don't want to go into specific map strategy or defense and attack fob strategy here, but if you do want to learn a little bit more on that, I'd recommend my complete squad leader guide, which I'll link here on the top right. Finally, you'll also notice that you have the star and lightning bolt icon. This is a tactical request mark and will indicate to the commander that you want some form of command strike in this area, whether that be artillery or close air support. If you click this, you'll see a notification pop up that says confirm your request on the map. Open up the command map and right click the blue tactical request anywhere within the circle to either accept or deny the mark. If you accept it, it will be sent to the commander where he can then decide what to do with it. Alright. I know that was a lot, and we haven't even begun to play the game yet, but by taking the time to tweak your settings and familiarize yourself with the command map and radial menu, you won't be trying to figure out what is currently happening in-game while also fumbling around your menus. For in-game organization, the first thing you need to do if promoted to squad leader is to take the squad lead kit. This seems self-explanatory, but oftentimes many people don't swap kits, which is huge detriment to your squad and team. That radial menu we used as a squad leader is basically useless without the SL kit, since without it you can't place a rally, drop a radio, or even place deployables. This is why it's so important to have that kit and why most servers will kick players who are not using the squad leader role. Once you have the right kit, I'd look at the map and try to figure out what we should be doing, whether that's following the lead from your previous squad leader or talking over command chat to figure out a plan. Either options work, and I think most people get so worried about coming up with the perfect plan that they end up doing nothing, or worse, they end up doing something without telling the other squad leaders about it. Here's a little secret. Most people don't care about what they're doing in-game as long as they're having fun and not being yelled at while playing the objective. If you see you don't have good defenses set up, up, tell command chat you'll volunteer for defense, or maybe you'll start running some logistics. You can assist on attack if needed, or maybe get some mortars up and start offering fire support. Whatever you do, just get your squad involved and work with your team. No squad leader is perfect, but I'll tell you now, a squad leader willing to step up and ask a question and help is always wanted, no matter the ticket count at the end of the game. I know this was a quick overview of the squad leader role, and this was a lot of information to take in all at once, so if you do have any other tips you'd like to offer for new squad leaders, or maybe you have a question that I didn't get to and answer, please post them in the comments below, and if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. But that's it for me. Until next time, peace. Hey, yeah, I see you're in a lock squad, but I was wondering if I could be like, you know, your heli gunner or something, you know, because everything else is locked.